Greetings students. Today we're going to learn about one of the multinational consumer electronics company, Nintendo. It is the world's largest video game company. Let us know this company in a much better way. Nintendo Corporate Limited is a Japanese multinational consumer electronics company headquartered in Kyoto, Japan. Nintendo is the world's largest video game company by revenue. Founded on September 23, 1888 by Fujihiro Yamauchi, it originally produced handmade Hanafuda playing cards. By 1963, the company had tried several small niche businesses such as cab services and love hotels. Nintendo, having been founded in 1889, is the oldest video game company in the world. Originally, the company produced card games, but from the 1960s onwards, it ventured into numerous different business ventures before finally landing in the lucrative video game industry, which is where it would eventually leave its mark. Abandoning previous ventures in favor of toys in the 1960s, Nintendo then developed into a video game company in the 1970s, ultimately becoming one of the most influential in the industry and Japan's third most valuable listed company with a marked value of over 85 billion US dollars. Nintendo of America is also the majority owner of the Seattle Mariners Major League Baseball team. Nintendo had success in the early handheld gaming market with its Game & Watch line of LCD portable games, which included portable versions of its hit arcade titles Nintendo Entertainment System. The Nintendo Entertainment Systems, abbreviated as NES or Nintendo, is an 8-bit video game console which released in North America in 1985 and in Europe throughout 1986 and 1987. The console was initially released in Japan as a family computer, abbreviated as Famicom, in 1983. The best-selling gaming console of its time, the NES, helped revitalize the US video game industry following the video game crash of 1983. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System, abbreviated as SNES, Super NES or Super Nintendo, is a 16-bit video game console which was released in North America in 1991 and in Europe in 1992. The console was initially released in Japan in 1990 as a Super Famicom, officially adopting the colloquially abbreviated name of its predecessors. The console introduced advanced graphics and sound capabilities compared with other consoles at the same time. Soon, the development of a variety of enhancement chips which were integrated onto each new game cartridge's circuit boards progressed the SNES's competitive edge. Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 was released in 1996 featuring 3D polygon model rendering capabilities and built-in multiplayer for up to 4 players. The system's controller introduced the analog stick and later introduced the Rumble Pack, an accessory for the controller that produces force feedback with compatible games. Both were the first such features to come to market for home console gaming and eventually became the de facto industry standard. GameCube. The GameCube, officially called Nintendo GameCube, abbreviated NGC in Japan and GCN in North America, was released in 2001 in Japan and North America and in 2002 worldwide. The 6th generation console was the successor to the Nintendo 64 and competed with Sony's PlayStation 2, Microsoft's Xbox and Sega's Dreamcast. The GameCube was the first Nintendo console to use optical disc as its primary storage medium. The discs are similar to mini DVD format, and as a result of their smaller size, the system was not designed to play standard DVDs or audio CDs. Nintendo also introduced a variety of connectivity options for the GameCube Y. The Y was released during the holiday season of 2006 worldwide. The System the Y remote controller, which can be used as a handheld pointing device and which detects movements in 3 dimensions. Another notable feature of the console is Y-Connect 24, which enables it to receive messages and updates over the internet while in standby mode. It also features a game download service called Virtual Console, which features emulated games from past systems. Since its release, the Wii had spawned many peripheral devices, including the Wii Balance Board and Motion Plus, and has had several hardware revisions. Wii U. The Wii U, the successor to the Wii, was released during the holiday season of 2012 worldwide. The Wii U is the first Nintendo console to support high-definition graphics. The Wii U's primary controller is the Wii U Gamepad, which features an embedded touchscreen. Each software title may be designed to utilize this touchscreen as being supplement to the main TV or as the only screen for off-TV play. The system supports most Wii controllers and accessories and the more classically shaped Wii U Pro controller. The system is backward compatible with Wii software and accessories. This mode also utilizes Wii-based controllers, and it optionally offers the gamepad as its primary Wii display and motion sensor bar. Although most of the research and development is being done in Japan, there are some R&D facilities in the United States and Europe that are focused on developing software and hardware technologies used in Nintendo products. Although they are all subsidiaries of Nintendo and therefore first party, they are often referred to as an external resources when being involved in joint development processes with Nintendo's internal developers by the Japanese personnel involved. Nintendo Software Technology NST and Nintendo Technology Development NTD are located in Redmond, Washington, USA, while Nintendo European Research and Development NERD is located in Paris, France, and Nintendo Network Service Database NSD is located in Kyoto, Japan. Most external first-party software development is being done in Japan, since the only overseas subsidiary is Retro Studios in the United States. Although these studios are all subsidiaries of Nintendo and therefore first party, they are often referred to as external resources when being involved in joint development processes with Nintendo's internal developers by the Nintendo Software Planning and Development or SPD division. One UP Studio, Creatures Incorporation, and ND Cube are located in Tokyo, Japan, while Monolith Soft has one studio located in Tokyo and another in Kyoto, Japan. Finally, Retro Studios is located in Austin, Texas, USA. Nintendo has consistently been ranked last in Greenpeace's Guide to Greener Electronics due to Nintendo's failure to publish information. Similarly, they are ranked last in the Enough Project's Conflict Minerals Company rankings due to Nintendo's refusal to respond to multiple requests for information. Like many other electronic companies, Nintendo does offer a take-back recycling program which allows the customers to mail in old products that no longer use. Nintendo of America claimed that it took in 548 tons of returned products in 2011, 98% of which was either reused or recycled. So students, we got to know about the various aspects of Nintendo. We went through the company's history to its present market scenario. Hope the information about the company was useful and have a good day ahead.